Time to get updates from the Atlanta Motor Speedway and round 13 of the Supercross. It's Stretch.
You can sew up your stomach and your asshole, you're gonna always be fat.
Moto Man.
This disease is called gingivitis, and it occurs because ginger kids have no souls.
Jason from HYR.
All I need are some tasty waves, cool buzz, and I'm fine.
And Bookie Kyle.
So, listen, I just found out I'm retarded, and I'm just calling to let you know you might want to get yourself tested.
Doing Supercross our way on the Big 49.
Wow, that seemed hurtful.
It's our way.
Yeah.
Already.
that seems a little brutal coming right out of the box.
I'd rather
Right
deal
into the show.
I'd rather deal with the demon.
I think the demon's back.
Dude.
All I'm saying is that the truth always does hurt.
Game on. All
It's
right.
called surfing, bro.
Wow.
All right, you mofos, let's go.
All right, well, here we are. It is Atlanta Supercross Day, and we've got the qualifying already done. This is early as hell, getting ready for the gate drop, which will be at noon. And this is a track Eli traditionally does well on. Anderson traditionally does well on, which is weird because he hasn't been good this season. And I think qualifying kind of shows that. What do you guys think so far of what we've seen early this morning?
Wide open track, right?
Yeah, it's a wide open track, big track, long track. The lap times were pretty long this morning.
Yeah.
What I did see of Eli Tomac, he, I think, was wearing more of the track than the track actually had on the ground. I think
it that bad?
I think Eli was actually wearing the whole track.
All right. Well,
I've not seen that much mud on him in a long time. And he still had the number one fastest lap out of everybody.
Scrape it off and take it back to the track.
Yeah, but they also
pretty much.
canceled press day yesterday because of fear of rain. There was at points yesterday when I saw video where there were what looked like on the outside of the whoops like a lake. It was just sitting there, just puddles and puddles. So
yeah,
it may have rained.
There was a lot of water, a lot of mud, and you know how that Georgia mud gets.
Yeah, slippery.
Supercross Live shows Sexton having the fastest qualifier. You sure about that?
I'm sure
That was the first round.
That was the first round.
Yeah,
First
remember
round?
there's two qualifiers. That was the first one.
Yeah.
Sexton won overall. Eli Tomac.
This was Motocross Action Magazine that posted this this morning when I looked it up, and it was like Eli Tomac had the fastest round. And then
And he's all muddy?
yeah, and he was all muddy.
He's all muddy?
He was covered in mud.
Imagine what the racing's going to be like.
I
'Cause
was
that's
just gonna say.
qualifying when you're not really racing.
And Nate Thrasher had the fastest 250 qualifying.
Qualifying goes like this. Eli
so-
Tomac, Jason Anderson, Ken Roxon, Chase Sexton, Cooper Webb, Adam C., Barsha, Hill, Wilson, and Plessinger
I was
are
going
your
to say,
top
this
10.
might be, I thought Plessinger would do better in the mud. You know?
You would think so.
Yeah.
Okay.
He likes it.
Outdoor track guy,
Yeah.
too.
Did you guys see the part of this track? I saw a lot of videos and heard a lot of rider complaining, and rightfully so. There is a point on this track because it kind of has all of the area where you ride, and then it has a long straightaway out, and it does some stuff, and then it comes back. Well, in that transition back to the bulk of the track, if you will, there's a part where there's a double jump, but if you take the double, you're going to go into basically a lake. And you need to turn physically in the air and do a 45-degree angle upon your landing to keep staying on the course.
Oh, wow.
That'll be
It's-
nice when you're bar to bar, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'd be
it's
great.
ridiculous. And they were joking about it, but at the same time, they're like, this isn't possible. Who designed this? It's really dumb. So it's a double, and they say the ramp, though, is the size of a Supercross triple. So you're going to get a lot of air, and if you go further than the double, you're literally going to land off the track into the lake because the second you land, you're at a 45-degree angle going off in another direction.
Let's go hit it, Jason.
Yeah.
I've
fun.
been in a lake before.
Oh, God.
The Orange Show.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
We did a demo out there one time.
All right.
And we tried making a double over the pond.
Yeah.
And I was the one that, ended up in the pond.
Okay. Congratulations. Congratulations in the pond.
How do you break that one down to the old man? Yeah, so I got a bike, and well, it's in the pond.
Yeah, turn it into a jet ski.
Mile Man Smart, bro. It was my bike.
Oh, God. That's the best.
And I still made it over the pond, but I just,
You were in the pond.
in the pond.
Yeah. You're in the pond. You were over it and then in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Most people who try to go like come clear the pond, usually wind up going over the pond and then in the pond.
It was that last minute hesitation where I just went and I went up and then I went over and just rode right in.
Man, that's the worst.
So we're going to see some of that today. We're going to see some people going in the pond, I think, because they didn't drain this crap. It's just, off to the side. They did a good job of building the track so it drained, but where it drained is going to be standing water today.
Eli Tomac was wearing the track today. I don't think I've seen that much mud on Eli Tomac since Loretta Lynn's 2020.
Oh, when he threw the Kawasaki down and walked away.
When he threw the bike down, walked away after he blew it up, and he sunk it to the bars. Right. He literally sunk twice, the entire bike into the bars.
Well, if anybody's going to be on a mission, it's going to be him.
Yeah.
Because he's got the, 52 wins, right?
I think it's Cooper. Yeah. I think it's Cooper's
the next guy.
to be on the podium today or win today, preferably.
Cooper's on a mission because he's super pissed that he lost the red plate.
Yeah.
But it seems that all of the pundits this last week that were talking about Cooper said that'll be the last time he ever gets a red plate again.
Mm-hmm.
No. Okay, that's right there. That's what they call motivation fuel for that dude.
He doesn't hear that?
I'm just saying that I read on a couple different
I could see that, though, because he's kind of like the slow turtle that wins.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's always came back from 4th or 5th or whatever, and
this
all
track
of a sudden he's in
conducive.
points and he's got a red plate.
Yeah, he's just consistent. He's not.
He's consistent.
But this isn't his kind of track today.
At the same time, it's really kind of messed up because literally I saw it on 2 different blogs this week with people just talking about it, and people just said flat out, that's the last time he's ever getting a red plate again.
Well, they said
today?
They said he was washed up coming into this year.
Yeah, remember he was a has-been. He said so himself.
I was like, wow, that's pretty harsh though when you're getting the knuckleheads from the grandstands throwing some tomatoes at you.
Well, what do you got to say about that, Stretch? He's your little BFF.
Yeah, no. I never underestimate that man. He's gonna always qualify. And then he comes out and at race day, you're like, damn, he's way faster than he looked like he would be today. Yeah. I'm never going to underestimate Cooper Webb. He's the greatest head game player the game has ever seen by far, and he's Mr. Consistent, Mr. Grinder. He could get it back, and if Eli blows up a clutch or does something in the mud, don't be surprised if Cooper wins.
I'm going to say he's got probably more heart than anybody on that track. Yeah. Right. He really does.
Me too.
Like think about Sexton though too, man. Like he always qualifies first.
Yeah.
And Tomac's always like 5th or
4th, 5th.
Yeah. Webb's not first or second.
No.
Oh, he's always way down. He's down. Where he is right now. He's 5th today. That's about where
6th,
normal for him.
5th,
right. Yeah.
6th, just enough to get in, just enough to get some length, some gate selection. Figure out the track, figure out the lines. He watches everybody's lines out there. The thing is, today, Eli, I think, went out there and found the fastest line out of everybody.
Do you think Sexton's winning in the qualifying or what? I think in his head he's winning in the qualifying?
I think if anybody gives Eli a true run for his money today, because he's a really good outdoor rider, it will be Chase Sexton. Chase Sexton, that 2022 outdoor season was a nail biter. Between Eli and Chase. It was just Eli and Chase. And they did this cat and mouse all the way to the end of that 2022 outdoor season.
1 point.
1 point. It was like literally a cat and mouse all the way to the very end.
And you got some outdoor riders, though. Barsha.
Barsha's good. Barsha's good. Anderson's
so is Roxon.
Anderson's good. Roxon's good, but you got to understand, Roxon's got that sore leg, from kicking so much.
How dare you?
And his shoulder's still hurting.
He's got that sore leg from kicking so much. Right. So I don't know if he's going to be able to get the kick and go to go as fast as he needs to go.
Those kick and goes.
Those kick and goes.
It reactivates the shoulder too.
Yeah, and it reactivates the shoulder thing when you're kicking all the time. Yeah. So I don't know if he's going to be able to do the kick and go like he used to.
I think you guys need to stop besmirching Kenny's good name.
The liquor store, kick and go.
I actually have a yellow kick and go at my house.
Do you?
I'll bring it down.
Oh, those were sweet.
Those were badass. I actually miss the little kick and goes. They were kind of fun.
Maybe we'll bring it in and put a 94 on it.
Man,
Ken Roxon's kick and go.
Wow, you should bring that out to Pala when we see him.
There we go.
That would be great.
Yeah, he really hate us.
Although every time
Moto will ride it up to him and go, "Can you sign my kick and go?"
every single time. It's funny.
This is gonna be good.
Every single time you bring
starting, dude.
already
It's what,
started.
barely 10
Here's
o'clock.
Nationals are right around the corner.
Here's the thing about nationals and going out to Paula.
Jesus.
Every single time we go out there and you bring a vehicle, you always get kicked out.
I know.
Greg comes up and he's like,
Dude.
out.
That was
Licensed vehicle.
I had a licensed vehicle last time.
Out.
That
What the
was
hell?
not fair, bro.
Out. Greg says out.
That was not fair.
Security guy Greg says no kick and go here.
Yeah.
This time they'll write up. They'll be like, "We're sorry, you can't have that vehicle here. Why not?" Well, Mr. Roxon is complaining about it. You need to leave. You're bothering him.
And that guy can rock his 80 around all day long.
Oh, he rocks that little XR80 everywhere.
Come on, Greg.
Yeah.
Give us some love.
Yeah.
Greg and all the MX Sports guys get to ride their little XR80s around, but yet we have a Honda Kick and Go there and we can't ride it.
Right.
Wow.
I love that term. It's a great name.
Oh, dude, it was those are fun.
No, I know.
Back in the day, those things were a
God.
kick in the
It's just-
pants.
It's funny though to
Little
hear it
scooter.
again.
What was the little? Remember the fake big wheel that you steered with the two sticks? The green machine
green
or whatever.
machine,
Oh, yeah.
that was the green
Yeah,
machine.
that was also
I
badassery
flipped
back
one
in
of
the
those.
day.
Yeah.
I flipped one of those
Oh,
my parents'
man.
driveway.
Yeah.
Those are
I got
nice.
some bad stitches from
So,
that thing.
so as a kid, we used to go out to a local golf course when we were kids, and it had a nice big grassy green hill.
Okay.
And you'd go up there with big wheels and green machines, and right after they watered the lawn.
Love and life.
Oh my God, the 360 flips were awesome. Because sometimes you could get you could go down the entire hill and do just 360s just by holding the wheel sideways
Right.
and just
Just
go
pinning
just pin it and just go sideways, all the way down the hill. It was a lot of fun. But other times you would just get a little bit of traction.
Yeah, catch edge and
then catch edge, and the next thing you know, you were flipping, and now you got a green machine on top of you, and now you're on top of the green machine, and now you're rolling down the hill.
We should do
Snowball.
that. Down Mount
Nice.
St. Helen
Snowball.
this weekend.
That would be fun.
Oh my god.
The big
Oh, that
wheel-
would be death.
the big wheel
Yeah, it would.
competition at Glen Helen with on Mount St. Helen.
Down Mount St. Helen, who can ever
Down
make
the
the
hill.
corner.
Yep.
You know who can make the corner.
Whoever can make a corner on a big wheel.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, there'd be death and destruction in that corner.
I'll film it.
There'd be a pile up of death.
I think we could actually pull that off, actually.
That'd be badass.
I think
I'm
you
in.
could call Lori and say, we want to bring some big wheels over
Tomorrow.
and do a video.
You know they have the adult big
We can-
wheels
we
now.
can
They
make this
started
happen.
making those. Like
Wow.
they have adult big wheels that are badass.
We'll get you a radio flyer. We'll get you a wagon.
Oh man,
Kyle on a radio
That'd
flyer
be
wagon.
nice.
He would definitely be flipping down that hill.
We'll
I'd have
tow.
plenty of
We'll
room
tow
for beer
you
in the
Tell,
back.
tell him
behind the big wheel.
behind the big wheel.
I'll bonsai that damn radio flyer down the hill.
Oh my
Ooh.
God.
Dude, I used to
Just
do
strap
that.
my Coors Light down.
It'll be like the
Dude, I used to take you could take the fences off of the radio flyer?
Yes, you can.
I would take the fences off it, make it a flatbed, and then I would
you go.
ride it down the hill at my house and get chased by my horse when I would ride my radio flyer down. It was fun. This was an adult because I had my son in the passenger with me. I held on to him with one hand, steered the radio flyer with the other, and the horse chased us down the hill. We just flying, man. It was fun. God.
Yeah.
That sounds like a good time to break an arm.
Yeah, no doubt. And have a baby in your lap, laughing the whole time.
Exactly.
this is how we do it.
This is how we do it.
That's some white trash daddery right there.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Children,
Yeah.
do not listen to us.
By the way, you are listening to Big 49 Radio. We are doing our Supercross coverage this Saturday morning. How odd for us to do it in
Which
the
is
morning.
BS.
Yep.
Supercross, get your act together.
Brought to us by our friends at Straub Distributing and Ghost Energy Drink and Neutral. And
Shout out to Straub.
our good friends at LBZ. It's all about the lifestyle.
And the HYR, because I
And the HYR.
should probably be there working right now instead of here.
Oh, man.
You're
Jason's
working.
slacking
You're
today.
working right now.
Yeah.
You're marketing, dude.
What do you guys got going on? Do you got any rides or anything going on? What's happening?
Hold on, I'll do this for you right now, Jason.
Okay.
From the HYR Studios,
Thanks, guys.
Honda Yamaha Redlands would like you to go on a local adventure. That means get on your bike and ride, bitch. It's the Big 49 in HD streams.
He likes that better than being called
There we go.
Spicoli.
That's the intro that's never been changed, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there we
there.
go.
It's a classic.
It's there. It's a
That's
classic,
the classic
intro.
intro right there.
It's a classic intro.
There. Classic OG.
So, does everybody
guys-
have their picks together?
Oh, God, you're trying to go picks already? What's
I'm
wrong
just
with you?
asking the question because
Stretch ain't even awake yet.
I have a little bit of on-site interrogation I want to do to certain members of the club.
Uh-oh, what'd Kyle
their
do?
It's a
picks.
bunch of BS because I swore my life away yesterday.
I
You can't interrogate me again.
I just want to
That
make
was yesterday's show.
Kyle did something.
I just want to make sure, Kyle, that those are not C Money's picks.
How many Bibles do I have to swear on?
Okay, I'm just checking. Just checking.
Go up in flames. He's going to give his picks, and then he's going to catch on fire.
I have some concerns because I saw him with the phone yesterday. And the phone is a communication device.
Right.
You could communicate.
For the camera, yes.
Yeah.
I did not get from C Money.
Yeah, you could communicate with the phone. And therefore, I thought maybe he's texting C Money and getting some inside intel
He was still in school.
on what his vibes are. So, just checking.
Yeah. I wonder on that
Nope.
one. What do you guys think?
I left him alone this week.
I promise.
I didn't. I'm
Oh, you're a liar.
C-Money.
No, I don't believe anything you say.
Me and him are, we're not
Did
seeing
you guys
eye to
watch
eye on our funds
qualifying?
right now.
You and C Money not seeing eye to eye right now?
We're not seeing eye to eye on our funds
That
right
means
now.
he's extorting Jason for
How
some
falling
really good
out?
stuff.
How a little falling out. I'm telling you, man. You don't go messing around with the bookie loan sharks.
He remembers the latest stuff that you give him. So
I bring him double scoop. He wants triple now.
I understand that, but I saw him on Easter. Have you seen him since Easter? See, he remembers me now.
Right.
So
Yeah, that's a little "what have you done for me lately"
Exactly.
kind of kid right there.
Damn
Wow.
right.
See what I'm saying?
It sounds like C Money's playing both you guys for fools.
He is. We're both idiots.
Well, I'm just saying that does everybody have their picks ready?
I'm ready.
I have mine allegedly ready. I don't know how much faith I have in them, especially my 250s. And speaking of 250s, did anybody watch? I'm looking at the qualifying, but did you watch the
That
qualifying?
means Stretch goes first.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because I have mine on paper.
Yeah.
Jason, you have yours on
I
paper.
have mine on paper.
Kyle, yours are written
It's a
down on the
digital
phone.
form.
I wrote it
Digital
yesterday.
Kyle's are currently being texted over.
Digital
yesterday,
version.
Yesterday, 5:07 p.m. I wrote that.
Yeah.
And I swore to you that I
Yep.
didn't get it from C Money.
Digital
Shut up,
version.
Jason.
Digital
Okay.
form.
So that means the only one here who is a little bit unsure of himself is the guy has to go first today. So we will come back after Pearl Jam and a song here, and we'll make Stretch go first. It's big.
I'll win.
Wow.
Time to get updates from the Atlanta Motor Speedway and round 13 of the Supercross. It's Stretch,
You can sew up your stomach and your asshole. You're going to always be fat.
Moto Man,
This disease is called gingivitis, and it occurs because ginger kids have no souls.
Jason from HYR,
All I need are some tasty waves, cool buzz, and I'm fine.
and Bookie Kyle.
So, listen, I just found out I'm retarded, and I'm just calling to let you know you might want to get yourself tested.
Doing Supercross our way on the Big 49.
And Supercross our way getting started in about 45 minutes. The gate will drop. I finally found the guys wearing the gear. So Jason Anderson is also an Alpine Stars athlete, and he is wearing that camo gear that they were pumping yesterday. I think Chase Sexton's probably going to wear it in the night show and was smart enough not to qualify with it because they are muddy after qualifying.
It is really muddy. I don't know if you paid attention to those guys when they're getting off the course, but it was nasty.
Yeah, I'm looking at all the pictures. I've been scrolling through the social media posts and looking at them. There's also a point. They got a picture of Anderson going up the front of a jump. It literally looks vertical. I'm like, dude, this track is sketchy. It's built sketchy.
Yep.
Who designed this? A 9-year-old gamer like those other tracks this year?
Hold on. Let's call C Money
C
real
Money
quick
did.
here. Let's find out. C
He
Money.
wants people. He wants guys in the lake too.
Dude.
C Money, are you there? Are you there? All right.
Hello.
No, he's not there. He's
Yeah,
not
it
there.
looks like it was these guys doing they're trying to make crashes today.
Hold on. Let me see if I can get him on the phone here real quick. Hold on here.
He blocked the number.
Let me see here.
Oh boy, here
He's
we go.
pissed at me.
No.
Yeah. See, well, I told you. He's so mad right now.
He's not even answering right now.
No, it's because he sold out to Jason today. That's what happened. He's
tried to get
avoiding
him
you.
on- I tried to get him online right there.
Jason came through
Skip
with the
the
good
mint
stuff.
chips, bro.
Yeah.
Skip the mint chips.
Yeah. Wouldn't even
But we're only going with a double.
yeah. Wouldn't even take my call. He was
Yeah,
pissed.
it's
I mean,
He's mad he can't get KTM stuff from me.
just
He
saying.
likes KTM.
So
How are you gonna get him on a Yamaha?
I have KTM.
Yeah.
You gotta get him on Yamaha.
So, does anybody have any thoughts other than what we've already gone over on this completely wet, swampy, gnarly track today?
Yeah, no.
Besides, we're coming into the new season, right? I mean,
We are coming into the new season. So, Here's what I will tell you. I reached out to our friends at MX Sports this last week to go get our media credentials. Still haven't heard back. Even on their website, it says not even accepting media credentials right now.
Oh, for Paula?
Yeah. And by the way, remember, this is the first year when we switch over to that. It's like, so we have round 18, which is Utah. Round 19 is round 1 of the motocross season because we're in the first ever super motocross season.
Yep.
So this season is just a continuous flow where they have combined forces.
Yeah. So I'm wondering if they're the ones managing this, or is Feld going to be managing this?
That would be sweet. Feld's much better than they are. No offense to the motocross people, but Feld is smooth operators. They're really good.
Yeah. That'd be kind of cool if they're running it, but we'll find out.
Yeah.
We'll know when we show up and we see Paula our friend Paula at the tent at Paula.
At Paula.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if she's running it, she'll go, "Oh, it's the Big 49 guys. Great.
No, it's not like that. Don't lie. Here's what happens.
Here's your credential."
I think that's the only reason we get in.
Because of Paula.
I show up 45 minutes before the thing even opens every year because I get out there. It's hella far away from me. I show up, I drive. I stand in line for 45 minutes. At like 7 a.m., it finally opens. And then I stand there for another 45 minutes as they set up. And then in about 30 minutes, I get my credential, and I'm the first guy in line. That's typically how it runs with MX Sports. That's not exaggerating at all. That's exactly how it's happened the last 2 or 3 years. I'm the first guy in line, and I wait about an hour and a half to an hour and 50 minutes for them to get ready. And then by the time I get my credential, the line is a mile deep behind me.
Yeah.
That's because you take up 2 people in line.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy, dude.
And they segregate it. They segregate it between media and they segregate
it. Oh, no, they don't.
Between
they segregate it after you've been in line for an hour.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's when they come and go, "Oh, no, you are in a long line. You need to go over here and you need to go over there." It's like, hey, how about a sign before we get here, you jackholes?
Yeah, they segregate it. Everybody has to go to one person. And that's Paula.
And where's Jet's Donuts?
Right.
And he sniffs out Jet's Donuts, too, first.
Right. And then every food truck you
tears down the tent.
Oh, yeah. You know what sucks, too? Why do they hide us from the food? Why do we have to live out in the back corner away from all the food?
You really have to answer that because
I want to be near the food, even though I don't have enough money to really eat out there.
Look at yourself. Just look at yourself for a stretch.
Oh my God, I want to go eat everything there, and they have yummy and delicious food that I can't really get access to because I'm too busy working with you numbnutzes.
Last year, if it wasn't for Jason and our good friends over at Fox to get us in,
we would have never got food.
We would have never got food.
Yeah. It's a problem.
And we still had to walk 5 miles to go get the Fox food.
And I can't walk away from the booth because if I do, Moto Man's insulting motocross legends. And
yes, I am.
Kyle's doing God knows what. And then Jason's getting us thrown out riding an illegal motorcycle. I can't take my eyes off of the booth for 5 minutes. Every time.
God knows what, but it's always beer related.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Something bad is happening.
Hold my beer. Watch this.
Well, the first time I tried to bring in the Pabst Blue Ribbon, right?
We
got
popped on that. We got popped on the beer.
Popped on that.
Got popped on the beer.
Ronnie Mac stole it all.
We wanted out. Well, what we wanted. The thing was Ronnie was going to be out there.
Oh yeah.
We wanted to do a thing with Ronnie out there.
That'd be cool.
And bring some PBR, and they were like, "No."
What?
By the way, do you know what I brought last year? Was in my cooler, my personal cooler, the entire time is Liquid Death. I had the Liquid Death straight water, not just the flat water, which is awesome. And I had that out there. It was really, really good.
Yeah.
It is good.
I'm going to have to say, by the way, I want to also thank our friends at Liquid Death. Has anybody had the Rest in Peach?
I was looking at that in the fridge. I think I'm going to grab one.
So good.
If that's okay.
Oh, my God, it's good.
I got into the melon one today.
The melon,
yesterday.
Yeah, the melon one's pretty good.
Yeah.
I know I'm only supposed
melon.
to drink the alcoholic stuff because you guys don't really drink that. So
severed melon.
Oh, that's why you did that.
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
That's why
stuff.
I did the neutral. Neutral. By the way, neutral and iced tea goes very good together.
Okay. Yeah, the severed melon is
an armless Palmer.
An armless Palmer is really good. Yeah. I don't know when the last time you talked to Joanne Angel was, but you need to give her some mad props on that.
Yeah, it's been a while. She moved away, so she was living out here.
She lives in New York now, doesn't she?
Yeah, she's from there. Remember, she went to Rutgers. She grew up out on the East Coast, and then she was out here in like the Calabasas area for a long time, and then all of a sudden I saw a post and she said, "I'm really homesick," and she had gone back to visit, and next thing I know, they sold their house and her and her husband just moved back to Brooklyn.
What the hell are you doing, Jason?
Moved back to New York.
Jason's putting some voodoo on me right now.
Yeah, you
what are you doing? Is the evil spirit back in here?
He's got his phone and he's got this crap-eating grin on his face.
Oh, something's up with you
gonna be
guys.
Oh yeah. Jason's making some trouble right there.
Oh, I can't see.
What's wrong with the
messed up.
numbness?
Not yet.
That's messed up.
That means he's doing some photoshopping.
I'm gonna drive over to the west
Yeah.
side and do the show with Stretch.
Yeah.
Oh man.
He's definitely
It's coming.
He's in full detail on the phone.
Oh, dude, you're gonna have one coming then. Okay.
That's
You know
funny.
what? If they don't put something on soon for Supercross, I'm going to kick over and just start watching Cocaine Bear in the background.
Or the darts again.
That would be pretty good.
Yeah.
That would be pretty good. Cocaine Bear.
Ray Liotta's last performance is a movie called Cocaine Bear.
Is that Ray Liotta's last performance?
Yeah, he died right after that.
I know, but I just didn't know if that was his last thing.
Yeah, I don't think there's any more coming. I think that was his last movie.
Wow.
That's not a good way to go. You were good fellas, for Christ's sake.
That's kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
Now,
Cocaine Bear.
now okay. So now, knowing you've already seen it, right?
No, I've been waiting to watch it. I've been
haven't seen it
incredibly busy lately, more so than normal, which is weird. Yesterday, I finally got to sleep, so.
Really?
Yeah, it sucks. Why is the TV making noise? Goddamn TV. Peacock is doing weird crap. I'm like, where's that weird music coming from? I'm about to yell at Moto. Then I realized it's my TV where coverage will begin shortly. Now has background opera music.
It's always classic radio when Stretch gets frustrated
F.
with something.
Yeah.
It's so
He
good.
always gets butthurt.
Yeah. Stretch, maybe you should go take Sarge
I was
for a
about
walk.
to put my fist through
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
By the way, Sarge is laying here refusing to go outside because he's a fat, lazy old wanker.
That's what I said. Maybe you
He's
should go
literally
take
in
him
his
for a
bed
walk.
looking at me right now. I'm like, let's go outside. And he's like, yeah, go F yourself. He gave me the middle finger.
Yeah.
Middle paw.
Middle paw.
Yeah. He's like, F you.
He pulls out the big middle paw. It's like,
Right now, I got
You
the
see
pug
that?
outside.
yeah, you see that?
The pug's outside by himself right now, waiting to get eaten by a coyote. Blind pug.
Poor pug.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
I don't.
Poor guy never see it coming.
You know, it's funny you're talking about your pug for a second here. In that neighborhood, there's so many people that have dogs that are not even dogs. They're just
Oh,
accessories.
you know what this neighborhood is? This is Frenchie neighborhood. Everyone has a Frenchie bulldog.
Yeah.
Everyone. They're the trendiest little thing ever.
My boss has one.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? They're for a bitch dog. They're pretty tough. Like they're little as hell, but they're like mini little pit bulls in a way. They're scrappy little muscular things. They're just still.
That's how
when you could put it in your purse.
That's how my boss's is, dude. Like I'll go over do work at his house or whatever, and go out in the backyard, and his name's Diesel. Okay, this is a little tank. You know what I mean? Like he's just a little sausage, but he'll get all excited and start hot lapping. Well, his legs can't keep up with his momentum, so he starts barrel rolling across the backyard. It's the funniest damn thing. Grass starts flying, and he gets up and he's like, "Okay, now I'm tired." He goes lays down.
I'm tired.
Yeah, those things are badassery.
Funny.
For little dogs, they're pretty tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like big dogs. I'm all about big dogs.
Nah, yeah, I got two of those, and one of them's a monster, and one is the most chill, laid-back, old-time, retired fat ass ever. He's like me. The one's just like me. The other one is like, God, what happened to them? Who brought this dog here?
Dogs do turn into their owners, right?
Yeah, they do. But the thing is that he also had a female shepherd.
Oh.
And
Who is
females
hyper.
are psycho.
Oh, yeah.
And by the way,
Are psycho because they
She-
own you.
she caught someone in my bushes the other day.
Sure
and
she
I didn't
did.
even know they were there. I was sitting out in the front yard smoking a cigar, and I always have the German Shepherds around me when I'm out there.
Yep.
Because I'm famous and stuff. And
Yeah.
I need protection.
Okay,
And,
Johnny Carson.
Yeah. And all of a sudden, I'm
Some
sitting there and
famous.
I see her spot something, and I'm like, oh, she sees a damn, but better not be a skunk. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, boy.
And I'm like, she's about to go. And then all of a sudden she goes and hits the side of the fence and goes up the fence and is trying to bite something. And I realize it's a person who has a flashlight. And by the time I got over there, they were gone. So I don't know if they were snooping around on the side of my neighbor's house or what. But that dog got big on that person's behind.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what her job is.
Yeah. When she came back, I was like, good job. Pour a little beer out for you. Here you go. You can have that.
A little beer up for her.
You earned that crap right there. Yeah. Way to go.
Have a cold one.
Nice. Now
bitch
now
dog's
I
no
know
joke.
what happened to that whole case of Michelob Ultra out there in the shop.
Oh, my dog likes that.
Been feeding it to the dog.
Yeah.
Okay, one time at a party when I was young, I was at a party where there was a keg and there was a dog running around.
Yep.
And I filled the dog's bowl with beer out of the keg, the entire bowl.
Uh-huh.
And then I looked over and the dog was drinking it, right? And
Yeah,
I
of
went
course.
back into
Dogs
the
love
party.
beer, dude.
Yeah, I
Dogs
went back
love
into the
beer.
party. And then when I came back outside, the dog was so drunk he couldn't walk. I was like, oh, crap, that's not funny. I was like in high school at the time. But
That's kind of messed up.
that's a true story. And they're like, who gave the dog beer, dude? That's effed up. And I'm like, oh, man, F that guy. What a dick that guy is. Oh, man.
Here's Stretch, the guy that fed the dog beer.
Yeah, exactly. I was the guy looking the hardest for whoever did it.
Yeah, what a jerk. Let's find him.
I'm gonna find that guy.
Kick that guy's ass.
Here, you want more beer, dog?
Freaking
Man,
Buzz.
we didn't have ring cameras back then. It made things easier to lie.
Who invited Buzz over?
It was kind of funny. It was actually kind of funny. I had a big Rottweiler for many, many years. I had a couple Rottweilers, actually. But my big boy Rottweiler, he loved beer. He loved beer so much that if you had a beer and you put it on the ground and let's say you're sitting in a lawn chair,
It's gone.
Yeah.
he'd come over, he'd pick it up, walk it away, and he'd
Walk away with the can?
Yeah, no, he'd snake it. He'd literally snake your beer, tip it over, drink it,
That's a dick dog.
and leave the bottle there. I'm like, well, not my problem. You're the one that let the beer on the ground, buddy.
Yeah. Don't set it down.
Don't set it down.
Dogs are smart, bro.
I'll
I used
take
to
your
know
beer.
one that would open the freaking ice chest and go grab you one.
Yeah,
Nice.
You know?
yeah.
There you go.
Let's go grab you a beer, and it's like, here, give me some too.
Yeah. So you got to pour a little out on the ground, like for Tupac, but only for your dog.
Yeah. I'm just saying, Bub loved beer, man.
Yeah.
He loved it so much. So my buddy was working out in the shop one day, and he was doing the exhaust on his truck, and he's out there, grinding and welding and doing all kinds of stuff, and he had a beer on the floor. And he didn't think anything of it. And I warned him. I said, don't put beer on the ground because Bub will come over and nab it.
Yeah.
And sure enough, Bub crawls. Like, this is a 135-pound dog.
Yeah.
So
That's a big-
135
That's a
pound
small
dog.
horse.
That's a human.
It's a human. I mean,
Yeah.
he's a big boy. He gets on his belly. He kind of does a little marine crawl
Oh, yeah.
under the truck. Sees Joel. He's like, "What's up, dude?" Joel's like, "Hey, bub, what's up?" Licks Joel on their cheek, like, "Hey, buddy, I'm just hanging out." Then nabs his beer, slides out from under the truck, tips it over, drinks it.
Bounces.
And Joel drank bougie beer. I'm
Oh,
talking
yeah.
like, this is like really,
Oh, craft beer. Nice
like,
stuff.
like super expensive. This was
Yeah.
probably he was spending like $10 a bottle
Some high-end
on this
IPA or something.
high-end
Yeah.
beer. And Bob just tips it over and drinks it, and he's like, "Thanks, man. It's cool. Got a couple more of those. I'll have them."
Oh, my God.
So yeah, you got to watch Bob around beer.
Dude, are you guys looking at any of these Christian Craig videos? That dude's already back to he can't train with a busted elbow that had to have surgery on it, but he had a dislocated hip too, and the dude's already back on stationary bike, just trying to stay in shape, which
Oh,
is
yeah.
impressive as hell.
You want to know what's interesting though about the medical side of things versus when we were younger and today? Today it's
We just
all
did drugs.
Well, no, it's
Yeah.
today it's all about getting you active as soon as you leave surgery. Like you'll go
They'll
in,
walk you around the hospital. Yeah,
You'll go in and get something surgically done, like I don't know, whatever, And when you're done with that surgery, the first thing they are like, it used to be spend 3 days in bed, and then if you're feeling like it, get up and wander around. No, that nurse is in literally 5 minutes after you're
Cracking
out of
the
the
whip.
OR, going, time to get out of bed.
You're at boot camp.
Trying to walk.
yeah, it's crazy.
You're like, I got an incision in my side.
Get
it's
up!
like 7 feet long.
Yeah,
No,
and
no.
you're like, I'm still high from the surgery. They're like, yep, get up.
Get walk.
Yeah.
Come on, let's get it done. So
Scale this wall.
And apparently, according to all their research, they say that actually is the best thing for you is to get active immediately.
According to
after
their reassurance now, that may be completely different in 10 years, but we'll see.
You're like
Yeah.
this one.
Yeah, you know how medical stuff in hindsight is 2020.
Yeah, well,
They
I'm
don't
just
really know anything.
I'm just saying that's kind of the new way of doing things now. Is they don't want you sitting around at all. They want you
Okay.
moving.
I have a
constantly.
really good story. If you know me, you know my bestest buddy in the world is Apple, and Apple is also the dude is a jinx. I can tell Apple stories
That's
all
good
day
stuff, bro, right
of
there.
every time that dude's been in the hospital.
Yep.
And he had some surgery, something happened to him, and he was at home, and his parents were there, and they did that to him. They're like, get up and walk around. So he's just had surgery, and he's up walking around the hospital, and his mom is holding like the thing with all the IVs and the bags and all that crap. And she's walking next to him. He gets to the end of the hallway. He turns left, and his mom turns right, and the catheter about yanks his freaking junk off. Because he still has the catheter in because he had just come out of surgery and they leave it in for a couple days till all the anesthesia is gone so you don't piss the bed. And his mom almost ripped his dick off in the hospital. Only Apple, dude. Everything bad happens to Apple.
Yeah.
God, they're the best stories ever.
That's the worst.
So Kyle's going to tell us the story about how he got his name, right?
No, apparently you already know.
What happened?
You posted it on Instagram.
Oh, no. Jason, I got to go tune into this. What happened, Kyle?
I'm messing with Kyle
He's
right
such
now.
a dick, dude.
Oh, here we go.
Jason's-
How Kyle picked up the Coors Light name.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Jason's been fiddling on his
Oh,
phone.
Okay.
wow. Okay, I see
All
what
right.
he did. He's posting the kid, the little kid. I've seen that video of that little
Yeah,
kid. It's
that
funnier
video
than hell.
is funny. The
That
the
kid's
things
funny
he
as hell.
says is like, oh my god.
Is that how Kyle came up as a kid? Is
That's
that
how-
what happened?
that's
That was
what
Kyle?
happened.
That
What
was
does he
like
say to, like,
junior high Kyle?
He says to one of those guys like, I don't drink. Well, if she does, then maybe she'd hook up with you or something like that. It's funnier than hell.
No, that kid.
yeah.
That kid's
Remember
ruthless.
that kid? Have you seen that kid?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's on the corner selling beer. Get
Yep.
out of a freaking pitcher.
Yeah, these old grandmas come
table.
out there like, you're too young to be selling beer. And he's just like, lighten
Oh,
up,
shut
grandma.
up and have one.
Yeah, he's rude as hell.
That's funny.
I'll put a Pennywise song on it for you.
I bet you would.
Kyle, you want to go fishing?
No, I'm gonna get it back.
You want to go fishing, Kyle?
Oh, great.
take
the show
Jason.
hasn't even really started yet.
Yeah,
and we're already getting
this
into
is already
paybacks.
happening. We're only an hour in, or an hour and a half, whatever.
Wow.
Okay.
Kyle,
Yeah, all right,
Kyle,
Jason.
Kyle, I heard they're biting up at the lake. So if you want to go fishing,
Yeah,
you
let's
just let me
take
know.
Jason too. Give him his own boat. Pull the plug.
We're looking at
Shoot a hole in the bottom.
12 o'clock today is the gate drop allegedly, but usually it's weird. Sometimes they start at 12, and by 12:05 those dudes are racing. Other times it says 12, and then we have the national anthem and a whole bunch of other stuff, and we don't get to racing. We'll see which they go with today.
By the way, I saw this funny Instagram video this last week, and I wanted to let everybody in this room know.
This kid kind of looks like
If-
you, though, Kyle. I got to say,
if-
bro.
You're an idiot, dude. No, he doesn't.
If we ever have a guest in the studio, let's just say we
Look at
ever have a
this, dude.
guest in the studio.
No one ever comes here.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
we have people in there. They come sometimes.
Let's just say if we have a guest in the studio, okay?
Yeah.
And they're sitting down and having an interview, and you guys see the the on-air light at the studio. Don't barge in with your phone and get in somebody's face
And take pictures.
Yeah, I saw a video.
I
this
saw
last
someone
week.
did that recently.
Yeah,
Yeah, and the guy that did it is the last person in the world that should have done it, because if anybody should have known better, it was that dude.
yeah.
Hello?
It was just such a bad move.
Yeah.
What
It
an
looked so
idiot.
dumb. It looked
Yeah.
dumb. I was like,
Wow.
That was terrible.
Oh, Eli Tomac's in those camo clothes too.
Yeah.
Eli got on
Well,
that
he's-
same Alpine Stars outfit.
He's Alpine Stars. So anybody who's Alpine Stars, they've.
But by the way, Chase has also a badass helmet that matches it, and Eli is wearing a blue Yamaha Monster. I wonder if he has to wear that Bell helmet instead.
he has to wear the Bell helmet. He's sponsored by Bell.
But I'm thinking it should have been, camo, like the match the outfit.
Oh.
Chase's helmet's badass. I don't know what his helmet sponsor is, but they made the helmet match that Alpine Stars outfit, and it looks really freaking cool.
Got it.
Nice.
All right, I'm gonna jump into some Motley Crue, and we will be back after this.
Kickstart? Are you
It's-
playing Kickstart My Heart?
No, I'm playing Red Hot. It's Big 49.
Oh, there we go.